Is that good enough? Let's see. P18! How? Welcome back everyone to some more F1 24 driver career mode. We are nearing the end of the season. We're a couple Grand Prix away from the season end. And as we head to the Monza Grand Prix weekend, we have a secret meeting with McLaren. Of course, they're the other team that is interested in us. R&D wise, McLaren, Aston Martin, Red Bull, and then Mercedes. It's a very tight group at the top four, but McLaren doesn't seem like a bad option. So you guys have been mentioning maybe McLaren might be a good career move just to mix things up, because currently the grid is fairly stable. People haven't moved massively. So we'll see if my move to McLaren might sponsor something or cause some kind of upset in the market. We'll see. But yeah, this is exciting. Currently in the lead, P1 from the Dutch Grand Prix after trying to stay out on worn inters and just staying out there managing tires until they exploded. It was like 96% by the end of the race, so insane. And we were able to secure the top step of the podium in very treacherous conditions, leading the constructors with Mercedes and then also leading the driver standings. So this is quite fascinating. 58 points in it between Fernando Alonso and myself. Let's see if we can add to a tally here in Monza. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate the support. Okay, so we've unlocked the development portion of the discussions, and we can see here 18 out of 24 in aerodynamics, 18 out of 23 in chassis, 20 out of 27 in durability, 18 out of 22 in powertrain. Now, I don't know what Mercedes is at right now because I haven't checked in a long time, and I finally realized while editing the previous driver career mode video that Lewis Hamilton has 43% recognition. I have 47, yeah, and I have 53. So none of us can get any of the 60% recognition upgrades. So that is a bit of a problem for us. We can't develop the car further beyond what we currently have because of our recognition issues. So I don't know if they'll put me on a high recognition if I move to McLaren, and who they will be replacing with me. So will it be Lando Norris getting booted off the team, or will it be Oscar Piastri? I don't know, but we'll continue talks for one further round, which I think shows who I'll be paired up with possibly, or something along those lines, or maybe more info. So let's keep this line open.
Been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
So Mercedes still unaware of our meetings with McLaren, so that's good news. Yeah, so let's see. We got 18 out of 24, 18 out of 23. We have 18 out of 22 in powertrain, and 20 out of 27. I think that's pretty similar to what McLaren have got. So it's only a matter of one or two upgrades, but as I mentioned, these durability upgrades require 60% recognition, which we don't have. Neither of us have. These powertrain upgrades require 60% recognition, which neither of us have again. And then these other upgrades are also 60%. So we are at this time unable to upgrade this car any further, meaning that we're kind of stuck at our current development. So that's a bit of a shame. I believe we got the floor edge wing upgrade, but McLaren are still the best team on the R&D chart, so they got penalized for it. We're third best car ahead of ahead of Red Bull. We are Mercedes. Where's the floor edge wing? I think that was an aerodynamic. Excuse me, that's an aerodynamic upgrade that came through, I believe. There we go. Floor edge wing. That just came through. So I think we've just maxed out our car to the best of our ability, because the team just won't recognize me. 60%. That's another reason why I think moving to McLaren might be a good thing, because maybe whoever's at McLaren has higher recognition and the car is better developed than here. Like, the team won't give me 60% recognition to further develop the car. Their ambitions are minimal at best. Then it's time to leave. So Yeah, let's see what we can do here in Monza. Let's see if we can continue the podium streak. Let's go.
They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix.
And here we are for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix, or around Monza, to verify, again, difficulty 110 for the qualifying session, and of course the race as well. So let's head into the session, get ready to go here. Let's lower our fuel, and yeah, we're good to go. So let's see where we can put this car. First lap of Q1, down in P10. Oi, not good at all. That is a horrible lap. Need to find some pace. Boy, 6/10s, let's go. Crossing the line. Is that good enough? Let's see. P18! How? I got 0 wings. How is this possible? Nah, what is wrong with this car? Something's up. Lewis Hamilton P8 is also odd a bit. P18. This is a surprise. Behrman, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, and Pocher out. Huh. Alright, well, it's time to cook from the back of the grid, I guess. I'll take an engine penalty. We need one. Let's see what we can do.
A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too at the Italian Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes. And with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Fernando Alonso lines up on pole position, and it's Lance Stroll in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Hamilton, Albon, Tsunoda, Zhou, Ocon, Perez, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Behrman, Hülkenberg, the rookie, Ricciardo, and Théo Pourchaire. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race.
Alright then, time to race here in Monza. So settings, difficulty 110 AI. This is a horrible qualifying position. It's a one-stop strategy. We could go a little early for a little undercut action, which would be preferable here. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's see if we can pull off a decent race. 22 place grid penalty. Lights out. And away we go. Down into turn 1. Making up ground. We want to get as quickly as possible up to the top 10 drivers, top 5 drivers, having more speed than Perez. It's nice. AI is so slow when they're behind other cars. You can really see with that dive there. Clean as it gets. Whoa. Bruda. Slight nudge from, who was that? Ocon? Classic Ocon. Let's go. We need to waste the battery, get as close to Hamilton as possible.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Oh, I've cut that corner. There was action ahead of us. I got distracted for a split sec. Okay. So, to give you an update, I took a new energy store, a new internal combustion engine, and a new gearbox. There's collision, contact. How much speed does Ocon have? Bro, I'm using 0-0 wings here. Oh my god, Ocon on a crazy mission. Slight nudge on Hamilton. It looks like the Mercedes car is not great in Monza. It's not great with straight line pace. Nudging my teammate aside for a quick moment. Let me get the lead, mate. Team orders. Come on. Let's catch up to these guys. Oh, we got a yellow flag ahead. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Someone going slow. It's Ocon. I think Ocon just blew his engine. No wonder he was so fast.
Okay, clear.
The guy totally destroyed his engine there. He overcooked it. Alright, Hamilton is looking for a move. I let him through. Felt bad about the aggressive overtake, but it's also useful to use a bit of DRS to make ground together. Not getting involved in this. Don't want to make it 3 wide. Don't squeeze me. Alright, I think the move is almost done. There we go.
Caution, caution.
Oh, another yellow flag, another yellow flag. No, nothing. Nothing comes of it. But here we are, close to Hamilton still. There must be a lack of power in the Mercedes engine to be this slow. How is Joe cooking that hard? Joe is up in P6. What? What did the kick Sauber do?
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
Alright, made it past Lewis. 4 seconds to Joe and Russell ahead. That is close enough for an undercut. Okay, why? Never mind. Alright, here we go. As a team. Come on. As a team, let's get past Russell.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Pit window's open. Boom. Oops. Collision with Hamilton. It was a bit rough, but he's going through. How did I not take wing damage? That is an enigma.
Okay, mate, Lewis is ahead of you. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push.
Alright, well, Mark's having some kind of brain aneurysm or something. It's our boxing lap, box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
And we don't intend to overtake Hamilton. He's been kindly punching a hole through the air to allow us to get a little bit of slipstream. But we're boxing this lap. The group ahead, we got P3 just ahead. So we're not too far back. This undercut might serve us very well. Let's go. Into the pits we go.
Okay, don't worry about that target.
Hard tires on. Let's go. Hard tires on. This undercut is going to work. Please.
Okay,
2.4! Pit crew cooked.
Faster than we were expecting.
Okay, 2 other cars coming in. Sainz and Ricardo also looking for the undercut. Pretty strong call from them as well. Let's see how much of an undercut we get.
Some heat into those tires.
Time to push. Outlap critical, because we want to get as many positions as possible. Come on. This is the moment. Moment to shine. Oh, so much grip. Alright, teammates in the pits. Let's see how much of an undercut we got. People in the pits right now, a bunch of them. Some people opting to continue. Let's see. Think Lewis is on his way out.
Keep pushing. We need to reduce the
There he
5
is.
second gap to the car ahead.
And bang. Slightly ahead of him. That's good. There we go. Undercut masterclass. Past Verstappen as well. Lewis Hamilton got past Verstappen as well. So we're up. We're up into P3 right now. It's a podium position.
Running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
Norris and Alonso are the leaders at this time. They're P1, P2. 8 seconds up the road. 9 seconds almost. Alright, Lewis. Let's work together. You got DRS. I'll follow behind you. And then I get DRS. And then we'll swap. We'll keep doing it. Come on. The next group is in. Next group is in the pits.
Come in for the hard tires. Car behind, running hard tires.
There they are, Behrman and company in the pits right now. There they go. Oh, we could be in for P3. It's a very tight chicane. So we're effectively P4. Still all to play for. Come on. We need to let someone from behind through and get that DRS to make it work. I need Leclerc to give it some welly, mate. Get going. We're pulling away from the cars behind. They're fighting. But I need to get closer to Lance Stroll. We need that P3, bro. Oh, Oscar Piastri out. Oscar Piastri out. Something happened to Oscar Piastri. I'm trying to push Leclerc to get ever so closer to Stroll, but he's just not making any ground. It's a shame. Real shame. And the car just feels heavy today. It's weird. I got 0-0 wings on. Should not be feeling heavy. I'm literally the lightest downforce possible. And yet the car feels heavy compared to the AI. Like, what's going on? I think the team did something to the car. They've been sniffing around, found out a little bit about my talks with McLaren and said, screw his car, we're gonna ruin it. Relax, buddy. I'm about to push now to get past Leclerc. It's time to make the move. Final lap. Nowhere near Stroll. He's just agonizingly close to us. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to catch him. Yeah, Leclerc didn't help me as much as I wanted him to help us. Yeah. Well, I must say, P18 to P4, just outside the podium positions. It's not bad. It's a good redemption drive. Damage limitations. Just didn't find the pace today. It's weird. The car just felt sluggish. It just didn't have the pace. It's just wild. Absolutely wild what happened today. Oh, I'm out of DRS. Come on. How is Leclerc rinsing me? How is the AI rinsing me down the straight? It's impossible. I have 0 wings. That's wild. Well, P4. It's best I got. Best I got today.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Absolutely bizarre how the car just didn't have pace today. We just had no straight line speed. We had 0 wings on, meaning that we had to be like a bullet down the straights, but we just lacked that pace, and my ERS helped out a lot, but then it drained quite quickly. So I don't know, maybe it's an upgrade thing. Maybe some of these guys have much better upgrades. Because of that 60% recognition, it's holding us back. So yeah, unfortunate. Fernando Alonso, Norris, and Stroll on the podium with myself just outside. Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, Tsunoda, Zhou, Albon in the points. Wow, Zhou Guanyu scoring 2 more points for Kick Sauber. They're absolutely really pushing. Lewis just outside the points positions with Perez, Sainz, Bottas, Behrman, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, and Pocher, rounding out the finishers with Piastri and Ocon not finishing today's race. So standings-wise, I still have the lead, but the lead's gap has shrunk a bit. 45 points now between Alonso and myself. Lewis Hamilton now in P4 behind Norris. 1 point gap between them. Constructor standings wise, gap is now 65 points between Aston Martin and Mercedes. So we need to keep this up, but the team just won't upgrade the car because none of us have 60% recognition. Either put me on 60% or just bin Lewis, you know, or put Lewis on 60%. Just have us get the upgrades because we don't have any upgrades. So I think it might be time we jump ship to a better car, aka McLaren. So let me know what you guys think. That was a strong race from us, going from P18 to P4. Best damage limitations race I've done in a while, so I'll take that. But the car just isn't performing. We're lacking straight line speed, and we're lacking a lot of the advantages that the other cars seem to have. So yeah, this is very worrying. Let's see what happens for the rest of the season. We're heading to the next one next time, so hopefully we can perform a little better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the subscribe button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video next time.